I'm Nettie. I'm the Executive Director of the Breathe organization, and I'm also the parent of an adult with developmental disabilities. There are many needs that families with developmental disabilities face, but I'm here to talk with you today about one very critical issue, and that is the lack of dental care. Let me introduce you to a family. This is Abby and her parents, Rob and Donna. Abby is a 24-year-old beautiful young lady who has a diagnosis of autism. She is very loved by her family. A few years ago, she was even crowned homecoming queen at her local high school. She was voted on by her peers, and it was a beautiful day.
We run into folks that don't know me. We go, but I know her. Where do I know her from? People say, wasn't she homecoming queen or something?
Somebody put her name in the hat, and the next thing we knew, it was on Snapchat. It was just of who she was. I mean, it wasn't because of what she was. She wasn't a cheerleader. She wasn't popular. And we looked up at the stand, we videoed, and people was up there crying.
And when I heard that, I went, uh-oh. So I was preparing myself.
The entire community embraced her and showed their love for her. What they may not have realized is that Abby is struggling with some real dental issues.
I mean, you can tell it hurts her. She eats very soft stuff. She chews on her hands because it's comforting. But and for me, I know it sounds petty because she doesn't care. It's hurting her, but it's a cosmetic thing for me too.
We took her to Valdosta, and they sedated her, and he fixed several things there. His prediction for her teeth in the future was eventually she's going to be toothless.
As you may know, most individuals who have developmental disabilities rely on Medicaid for their medical and dental needs. Like many of our individuals, Abby would have to be sedated to receive dental care.
I even went as far as to a dentist in Thomasville, and she said, I can't see her.
It's really where special needs comes in, because it's not like they go in and can sit under the chair and the guy can drill and you know, inject Novocaine in them. You have to put them to sleep to be able to do something with them, and that in itself is a scary proposition. It's sad that some folks have to make the choice between being able to pay for their child's dental care or having their child go toothless.
Not everybody has the means to pay for these. We had no idea that Medicaid stopped, that it wouldn't pay for it after 21.
The only thing that Georgia Medicaid covers for adults with developmental disabilities as far as dental goes is emergency care. Can you imagine having a cavity and it requiring your tooth to be extracted? Abby is just one example of the very few families who do have the financial resources to pay for dental treatment, but most of our families do not, and they rely on Medicaid to help. Most people have a hard time imagining what families who have individuals with developmental disabilities go through on a daily basis. I can tell you that it's hard. Our families are already facing so much. Not to mention, if you don't get the dental care that you need, then they're dealing with the issue of having to puree food and also choking hazards. I am asking you to consider individuals with developmental disabilities when you're making decisions regarding budgets. I believe that we in Georgia can do better. Please don't forget the people who are so often forgotten, the ones who can't speak for themselves. They need you.